Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. Okay, so here we have 3 different knife sharpeners. There's this one, which you would use like that. Now, this one is really old, which you would use like that. And then there's this one, which you would use like that. How do you, oh. I don't like that one because you can cut your hands on it. This one is really easy. This one, however, is like, has a sharpening stone in it. And it's kind of cruddy gold. And this you just run your blade along it. So this is old too. I can't tell you how old this is. This was probably my grandmother's. So I just wanted to bring you that. Now, once you're done sharpening your knife, you want to wash it off. So I will be back. Okay, so the reason you want to wash off your knife is because just in case there's burrs on it, metal burrs. So yes, this has been washed and actually dried. I know it doesn't look, it kind of looks cruddy, but I figured because I have to do this pork loin, I figured I would bring you along for that as well. It's really not very hard and kind of self-explanatory, but I mean, if you're new to cutting up meat, you know, trying to get it out of this plastic that is in here. So now, okay, I'm going to leave this fat on it because when you're cooking it, it adds flavor. You don't have to eat it, but it does add flavor. So now I'm going to pick the smaller end, thinner-wise, this way for my roast, and the longer end, or fatter end, this way for my pork chops. I am just going to slice them however thick I want them to be. So for me, now I can either make this into 2 good-sized roasts. Helps if I'm in range there, and yeah, you're seeing my garbage, but I could either make 2 good-sized roasts, excuse me, or I can make the 1 roast and then the rest chops. So I kind of like pork chops on occasion. I do like pork roast, but I also like pork chops. So it's really very easy. You just need a sharp knife. And these are boneless, so usually I pack them like 2 in a package. And then I have one day, and I have one for leftovers the next day. And that's all there is to it. So yeah, boneless pork chops. Now, can I cut them thinner? Probably. I don't know. I'm not very good at slicing straight, so I really don't attempt it too thin that much. Try not to get too thick either, because you do want them, you know, a good size. But if you do cut them too thick, then you can always cut them. Like here's the thinnest I could probably get it. If you cut them too thick, you could always cut it up and use it for what do you call it? Stew meat. You know, you could always cut it into chunks and use it for stew meat. So yeah, See that? What was this? $1.49 a pound? That's pretty good. I've actually seen it 99 cents a pound, but I think that's with the bone in it. So that's a little harder to do. Pork bone is harder to cut through than chicken bone for sure. So that's all I'm doing. Usually when I make a roast, I cut little slits. Cut little slits in it, like this way. And I put garlic in the little slits, and I do that all the way around the roast. And then I put parsley on it, and pepper. I don't do salt because, you know, I have a salt issue, a sodium issue. So, you know, it's really hard when you have to stick to 1,000 milligrams of sodium a day because there is salt in everything. But you learn. I've been doing it since 1993. Trust me, you learn. Any kind of canned biscuit or anything like that is out. Bisquick is out. Sometimes you can get a cake mix that isn't bad. You know, but if you're like me and you live alone and you're going to be the only one eating it, that's probably not a good thing. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep this as my roast. That's a good, maybe another pork chop. Where did I get out of here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, one more. So I'll get like a good, now they keep in mind they do shrink. A pork roast will shrink. Any roast shrinks, actually. So I'll get a good 3-4 meals out of it, out of this size hunk of meat, easily. I mean, easily, that's a good size piece of meat there. And plus 9 pork chops for $6. It's almost $7. Can't beat that, really. So, I'm going to shut you off. And yes, I sanitized my canning cart before I did anything. You know, after the chicken, in between meat. I'm going to shut you off now, and then yes, I'm going to wipe down my phone with a you know, a Lysol wipe, and yeah, going to cut up this other pork roast, and I think that's it for me for today. I'm going to make my steak. I have the chicken in the oven already. And I got the chicken. Oh, by the way, if you're going to cover your pot when you first start boiling your soup, boiling your chicken, make sure you pay attention. What a mess I made. Today seems to be the day of messes. There you go. And this one I'll probably do like here. Maybe here because this end is smaller. This is what I meant to show you the first time, but so this is narrow and then it widens up. Yeah, I'd rather have bigger pork chops because they'll fill me up, you know, and then have a little bit smaller, thinner pork roast because you're getting a lot on your roast anyway, you know? So that's, did I throw that? I did. I did it again. I'm telling you. Sometimes I'm a real scatterbrain. So now I have to go rinse my hands off again before I can shut you off. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. If I ever remembered anything, it would be a miracle. like I always say, if my head was detachable, I'd probably leave it somewhere. Anywho, that's what I have for you today. I hope you, actually it's still Saturday, but you'll see this probably Monday. I'll upload the chicken video tomorrow, which would be Sunday, and I will upload the this video on Monday. That way I can entertain you. I have another video too that I wanted to show you. Oh yeah, I'll be back with another video, but you won't see it until probably Tuesday. This probably should have had more fat cut off of it. Nah, that's all right. Ah, boy, I tell you. Anywho, I'm going to shut you off now. And yes, I'm going to sanitize my phone as well. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you all soon. Bye for now.